I should really go. I promised Chris that I'd take him to physio.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, this is where you let go.
You first.
Oh, we are pathetic. It's not like we're not going to see each other heaps.
Especially if you stay again tonight.
Oh, Uncle Pete.
Are you okay?
Just got my good prosthetic back. I'd rather not break it again this soon. And you know what, Daniel? It is lovely having you back here. But maybe it's time to rein in the chaos, eh? Your clothes in the dryer. Come on, your underwear's clashing with the Lassiter's flag, eh?
Probably wasn't the best time to ask him anyway. And I think I might be pushing it with Mum and Dad.
We shouldn't have to ask permission to be together.
Well, it's Paul's place, Paul's rules.
That's why we need our own place.
Show me something without a handbrake and I am there.
What's stopping us? Let's save up.
Save up what? I'm full-time with exams and you are unemployed.
What if I wasn't unemployed, I mean?
Are you thinking of going back to Lassiter's?
Maybe it's time for the C word. Career.
Is that what you want?
Well, if it means I get to lay down next to you every night, then yeah, it is.
What kind of career are you thinking of?
Good question.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Maybe it'd be better in French.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I've got to pop down to the nursery. I'm meeting one of my more difficult clients. He orders big, he pays late. It's really annoying.
Sure. I've got some stuff I need to chase up on too. The contracts are in. The Krugers are officially clients.
Congratulations!
Which makes you officially awesome.
Well, yeah, I know, but that goes without saying.
I'm serious. I could not have pulled this off without you.
Yeah. Well, how many wives would strip down for strangers just to please their husbands?
Let's not go shouting that from the rooftops.
Well, yeah. Look, I'll organise dinner before my GA meeting tonight, all right?
Like I said, awesome.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'll see you. I love you.
Love you too. Yeah, Brennan, it's Toadie, mate. Yeah, I think I need to see you.
It's not much to go on.
Do you think I should be worried?
Well, until we know who it is, I wouldn't go jumping to conclusions.
Okay, so how do we find out who this creep is? I mean, there's a smudged postmark or fingerprints.
Yeah, off paper, not easy. Plus, the letter doesn't even make a threat.
Which is not against the law. And neither is writing things that are actually true. The point is, though, why even do this? I know all this stuff about Sonya.
Stir up trouble.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know. Someone got a grudge against her, or you. Have you had any run-ins with anyone lately?
Well, I've copped a bit of flack over defending Josh.
From who?
From Sheila and Nate. But they're just letting off steam. They wouldn't do something like this.
Okay, well, has there been anything out of the ordinary? Anything strange?
There was the graffiti on the Willis's driveway.
Yeah, but that was attacking Josh. Okay, so there's no one with a grudge against either of you or as a couple?
Yeah, there was one person. Naomi.
I thought she was past all that.
Yeah, well, she was, but then she quits her job and leaves town. It was a bit weird, actually. I mean, she wouldn't do something like this, though, would she?
Could be worth looking into. And maybe speak to Sonya about it.
No, I was hoping to keep her out of it.
This could be just a prank.
It's a pretty sick one.
Yeah, but maybe Sonya knows who it is. Well, just keep me posted, hey?
Put the lab report away and stop looking for an excuse for what I did.
I'm looking for an explanation.
There isn't one.
Okay, well, the lab report supports that you hitting Chris was out of your control due to the missing enzyme.
I know I have that condition and I still drank anyway, so it still comes back to me.
You had personal reasons. Okay, you were upset.
Why don't you go and sit down and I will get us some cherry and apple juices.
Who says that's what I want?
Your muscles do. I read somewhere that cherries help repair muscle damage. You can't keep avoiding Chris forever.
He's not being a coward.
Imogen, leave it.
Look, I know it's hard.
No, but it's not that. Okay, Chris saw Josh dropping off a food parcel and got stuck into him, all right? He made it perfectly clear what he thinks of him and told him to steer clear. So he is.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Forget me. Chris is the one we need to worry about. How do you do at rehab?
well, things aren't really moving as quickly as he'd like, and Danny's only making things worse.
Why?
She said she's going to have to replace him at the garage. With him not there, the work's just not getting done.
Well, she can't do that. Surely there's a law against it.
I guess once his sick days are up, then that's it.
No, not good enough.
Where are you going?
Looking busy.
Yeah, funny that.
Got a queue building up.
Sorry, is there something you need?
Guess you could do with a hand, eh?
Yeah. Do you know anyone?
Yeah, actually, me.
You're not a qualified mechanic.
No, but I can still help out. You know, Danny's talking about giving away Chris's job.
Yeah, which is why I need to keep working. And to keep this place turning over.
So let me help.
I'm not sure Chris would appreciate you being here. Plus, we don't have any insurance to cover you. And what do you know about cars, anyway?
Yeah, okay, I don't know much about cars, but I reckon I know this place better than you think.
Okay. You know where the soldering iron is? How did you know that?
Because I packed it there. I've been cleaning up this place when no one's around.
What? That was you? I thought it was a casual. Okay, look, I can appreciate what you're trying to do, but...
So let me help, please.
Look, I can't even give you any money.
I don't want any money. All I want to do is help save Chris's job. That's it.
All right. Maybe you could start by sweeping up the place and then maybe take the dirty oil drums out for collection, eh?
All right.
What do you think?
These are all corporations. Oh, don't tell me you're planning some nonsensical protest.
Amber and I want to get a place, and living on sunshine and hugs isn't going to get us there.
Young love.
So anyway, I know it's time to man up and join the rat race.
Hey, Sheila. Bottle of our finest champagne here, please.
Thought you'd be pleased.
Yeah, so what are you thinking of? Real estate? Finance? What?
Well, I'm not sure, just seeing what's out there, but looking in a serious, definitely not an aimless kind of way.
Excellent. What about your resume? How's that coming along? But it doesn't matter. I'll get somebody in HR to do it for you. You're probably going to need an online profile as well, just, you know, for your networking.
Don't you think that's something I should do myself?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't come to me earlier. I've got about 100 contacts who could get the ball rolling. In fact... Yeah, Patrick, it's Paul Robinson here, mate. Listen, I've got a young upstart who you might be very interested to meet.
You didn't honestly think that he could resist sticking his oar in?
Just doing what he can to help.
More like taking over.
Oh,
So, how'd you go?
perfect timing. Can you grab those and bring them over to the table, please?
Did you get everything sorted?
What? Oh, yeah, Brian. Oh, okay. So it turns out he's dealing with a late-paying customer as well, and there's a whole trickle-down effect, but he said he'd sort it out, and he promised he'll pay on time in the future.
Right. Do you get a lot of that? You know, non-paying customers and tricky suppliers?
Not really. Oh, no, there are a few, but I think it's the same as any other small business.
Right. Do you need me to do some garden pest maintenance?
No.
What?
Nicholas with his story about the whippersnipper.
Oh, yeah. You know, some things should just be banned from nudist colonies. Oh.
You know, I have to say that despite all the weirdness, I had a lot of fun today. I really love our life, husband.
I love our life too, wife.
Yeah. Did you want something from me?
No, just wanted to know if you had any special requests for the shopping list.
No. But do you mind if I hang here a bit longer? Because I just want to get some stuff finished.
Knock yourself out.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, Toadie, it's Brennan. Just wondering if you've heard anything. Give me a call when you can. Bye. Nice job, mate. Hey, why don't you take a break?
Why don't you tell me what's next? I can start shifting the cars in and out of the garage if you like.
Maybe we'll just leave the actual car stuff to me, hey? Oh, no, not this guy again. I can't deal with him today.
Is there anything I can help with?
I don't think anyone can help with him. He's one of those customers that always thinks he's right but never is. Why don't you pack down those boxes and put them in the recycling, hey? Yeah, sure. Thanks. G'day, mate. How can I help you?
Oh, look, I don't know. It's been nothing but trouble since I got it.
Oh, righto.
Knew you'd be here. So much for steering clear.
Yeah, well, I've got to save Chris's job somehow, don't I?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm here. I don't think he'd be too happy about it.
Yeah, that's what Brennan said too.
Well, he's right. You don't want to upset Chris just like you did with the food deliveries.
Well, don't tell him and it won't be an issue.
Josh, this is a really nice gesture, just like they all have been. But are you really helping him if you're deliberately going against his wishes?
What else can I do? And don't say nothing, because it's not an option. Everyone keeps telling me to look good for the hearing and don't upset Chris, but none of that changes anything for him. Doesn't make things better, does it? I will never be able to make it up to Chris, but I have to try. So please, don't try to tell me to stop.
Okay.
Let's get back to the boxes.
Yeah, I've made a few phone calls. No, there's nothing sus with their clients. Or I don't think, anyway. Yep, all right. I'll let you know. See ya. Hey.
Oh.
Treats for the workers.
Oh, thank you.
No worries. And I got us a veggie lasagna to have dinner before your GA meeting tonight, because those things can go all night.
Oh, well, yeah, but it's hard to tell in advance if someone's going through a tough time and they need to share it.
Yeah, you're right. You deal with a lot of distressed, upset people.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why they come to the GA meetings. They need support.
Yeah. You must hear some amazing things. It must get pretty intense.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, that's all part of the process.
Yeah. Everyone's sharing everything, including yourself.
Yes, including me. And you know what? You know all this, and this is just, it's kind of strange.
Sorry? Yeah, no, sorry. No, I was just being interested. No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll see you at home.
Okay. Oh, I'm not going to be long. Cool.
Allow me to introduce my nephew.
Oh, it's a mini money bag.
Oh, come on. I'm at least 6 inches taller.
A marked improvement, wouldn't you say? This is the look of ambition.
The look of ambition looks expensive.
Tell me about it. This outfit costs more than my car. Seriously, Uncle P, you gotta let me pay you back.
No, think of it as my gift. Look, you can't put a price on a good first impression, eh? Speaking of which, the meeting's on Monday. Are you going to get rid of that scrappy facial hair?
Morey, do you think I should?
Well, yes. And make sure you take my car as well.
Yeah, sure.
In fact, I think you should get rid of that hunk of junk of yours altogether.
I'm pretty attached to it.
Well, sentimentality and business don't mix, mate. It just doesn't make the right statement.
Yeah, all right.
He doesn't belong in that monkey suit.
What? What's wrong?
Well, you have a track record of trying to turn people into yourself.
Oh, there is nothing wrong with a little ambition.
This is not Daniel's ambition, it's yours.
I will have you know that Daniel made this decision entirely on his own.
Oh, he did he?
Yes. Well, you know, I might have steered him a little bit in the right direction, but the thing is, he is determined to do this so he and Amber can have a future together. You see, finally, my nephew has got his head screwed on the right way.
So, just to get this clear, he's doing this for a girl, and you think he's got his head on straight?
Defenseless here.
What? I'm just doing the exercises like you should be.
You're evil.
Come on, show me what you got.
All right, you're asking for it.
See, that is the way that you should have been doing them in the first place. I knew you could do it.
All right. Guess the evil thing works for you then.
Yeah, even when I don't mean to do it. I gave Josh a lecture at the nursery earlier for avoiding you, but I didn't realise that you'd asked him to.
He's just trying to make himself feel better. I don't want to know about it.
No, he's not actually. He's really trying to do the right thing by you.
Don't defend him.
Look, I know Josh has his faults, but don't we all? You know, I think I fell in love with the person that he could have been. I don't know. It's like that person's finally starting to come out.
Please. He's the centre of his own universe. The only person Josh cares about is Josh. You should know that.
Look, I know you're really angry, and you have every right to be. But you hit Josh once.
That is not the same thing.
But it could have been if Josh ended up hurt like you.
Well, he didn't.
But you didn't know that until after you'd done it. Look, my point is people make mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes go really wrong. That's all it was. A mistake.
That doesn't help me, does it?
Hey, mate, do you reckon you could hold the fort for a while? I've got to go and see Tony about something.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I won't be long.
Okay, Daniel, so where do you see yourself in 5 years?
With my fiancée, wife, Amber, in our own place.
Okay, and what do you want from a career?
Right, well, money, I guess.
Just stop there. This is why we had to practice your interviewing techniques. You can't just say money.
But isn't that why anyone has a career?
Well, yeah, but it's not just about money. It's got to be about something else.
Well, seriously, Uncle Pete, this is why I'm doing it, for our future together. Surely the interviewer will respect my honesty.
Honesty, that doesn't really have much of a place on the corporate stage. And I'm afraid nor do you. All of this, it's not going to make you happy. That's not who you are.
Yeah, but I won't be happy unless Amber and I are together. So maybe this is who I need to be. I'll just lie in the interviews.
Yeah, well, most people do. But you know what? I got a better idea. Maybe that radio station bar isn't such a dead prospect after all. That could be a good project for you.
Oh, yeah? You want me to find someone to be in charge?
Oh, God, see what I mean? No ambition whatsoever. No, you would be in charge.
Really?
Yeah. But you can't be any worse than Dakota.
We could use Rainforest Alliance products, give the leftover food to homeless people.
Not much worse, anyway. Look, you run it how you want. It's yours.
Oh, come here. Come on.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I thought you were going to talk to Sonya.
Well, I don't want to upset her, especially if this turns out to be a prank like you said.
Hello?
Hey.
Oh, hello. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Just come and see me too, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the weirdest thing happened this afternoon. A whole bunch of clients with outstanding invoices paid up in full. Like, these are people I have to drag money out of.
Wow, that is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lasagna's in the oven.
Yes. Should I make a salad?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay.
Mate, things are going to get complicated if you keep going behind her back.
I was hoping that we could resolve this without dragging her into it.
We're running out of leads.
Yeah. Now, what about her GA meeting? I mean, everyone there would know her history. And that's the stuff that they share at these meetings.
Okay, yeah. Do you have anyone in particular in mind?
No, I don't know who goes to them. And it could also be someone who is close to Troy. You know Calen's dad?
Mate, I really think you should speak to Sonya about this.
No, I don't want to do that until we've exhausted all options.
Okay, well, try not to worry. Hopefully it's just a one-off.
Hey, can I help you?
Forgot my phone. Just grabbing it out of the car.
Customers aren't really allowed in the work area.
Well, that's mine. Phone's in the console. Go fetch.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to.
It's my car.
Yeah, but I'm not sure about the protocol, that's all.
It's do whatever the customer says.
Right, well, the mechanic should be back in a few minutes. He can help you out.
What's the point of you, then?
I don't really work here. I'm just filling in. I'd really rather you wait.
Says the kid who doesn't really work here. How hard was that?
Josh?
Help! Josh! Help me!
You'll be all right. Hang on. Come on, Hold on, hold on. I got shot.
Okay, thanks. Oh, what happened?
So your next appointment's on Wednesday, yeah?
Yep. The speech therapist says I'm improving. You are.
Yeah, definitely. We can tell. Hey, Josh, is everything okay?
Yeah, no, it's nothing. I'm fine.
It's not nothing. He's hurt his shoulder.
I came off my skating. Is Chris all right?
Yeah, he's fine. Let's worry about you. Do you want to take a seat? That's your bad shoulder, isn't it? Okay, let's hope there's no more damage done to your rotator cuff. I'm going to page a doctor.
If she's right, the skateboarding story's not going to cut it.
I don't want anyone, especially not Chris, finding out that I've been helping out at the garage.
No, they can't treat you properly if they don't know what's happened.
Your insurance is going to cover me.
Yeah, well, let me deal with that, okay?
You get in trouble?
Look, all I care about is having you seen too. All right, just tell the truth.
It's a skating accident. All right, please.
Got to be kidding. It's the pathology report for Josh's enzyme deficiency. Look how much it is.
I don't care how much it costs. It's vital to his defence.
Yeah, but we still have to pay it. And Toadie's bill.
We'll work out a payment plan.
I just worry what else we're going to be hit with. I mean, what if Chris sues Joshua for damages or...
What, you think he would?
We have to be prepared for anything.
Well, I can always work during the holidays and run some more yoga classes.
But it's the only time you have a break.
You just said we need the money.
I said we might.
Hey, Brennan. What?
You missed again.
You can't throw more than one.
Just admit it, okay? Your catching is as bad as your cooking.
Okay.
Well, your pitching technique isn't exactly impressive.
Yeah. The D-grade reserves wouldn't even pick you.
Okay, so we're ganging up now? That's
Guys, could you please be a little bit quiet?
Sorry. Hey, you guys know that the vertical trajectory of the chocolate means the only way to catch it is to position your mouth directly underneath.
Oh, well, then show us then, smarty pants. All right.
Sorry.
Real good. Real good.
Hey, seriously, my final exam's this week.
We're being too noisy. Hey, you could probably go to the library or in your room and we'll bring you some cake when we're done.
Look, if it's made out of the stuff you've been dropping on the floor, no, thank you.
But why don't you just relax? Okay, it's not like you need top marks to be a photographer.
Sorry, why's that? Because all photographers are dumb?
No, I'm just saying your career doesn't depend on these exams.
Yeah, so what's your advice? Just don't bother? Great. So, the doctor's on her rounds, but she's done an MRI, and luckily there's no more rotator cuff or tendon damage.
Well, that's a relief.
See, I told you there was nothing wrong with me.
So how bad is the shoulder?
Well, he sustained some soft tissue damage, and there's fairly extensive bruising, so you're going to be in a bit of pain. But luckily, there's no lacerations on your arms. Most people put their hands out when they break their fall.
Yeah, well, I fell on some grass.
You said that you hit a wall. That's how you hurt your shoulder, right?
Yeah, but the grass was next to the wall.
Well, it's pretty deep bruising for a fall.
Yeah, I hit really hard. That's what it must have.
And what about the fact you don't own a skateboard anymore?
I told you. Thank you. I bumped into a mate and I borrowed his. Look, the main thing is that there's no permanent damage, right?
No, the main thing is you promised us you'll pass this phase. No more reckless behaviour.
It was a one-off. I'm sorry. It won't happen again, I promise.
And it better not, because it could have been a whole lot worse.
Trust me, I know that.
What on earth happened here?
It was Paige's idea.
Oh, you never told me to stop.
Well, I guess I should be glad you didn't try it with eggs.
I'll clean up. Where's the broom?
Just in the laundry, darling. Thank you. Now, I know they say that all good cooks should taste their food. Not quite like this. That's actually pretty good. That actually tastes like my grandma's Jaffa cake.
Probably because it is.
You wanted to try a recipe out of Kathy's cookbook? It's Bailey's suggestion.
Of course he does. He loves it. But you know what really makes this is the candied peel.
Yes, but we don't have any. Does it really matter?
You're going to mess with a family classic.
Okay, show what matters.
Yeah,
We'll get some.
Oh, I love that I get to pass down all these family recipes to you two. Mwah. Mwah.
Well, there are some golden oldies in there, yeah.
Hey! I'm going to go to the library. I can't get any study done here.
Oh, darling, don't go yet. Paige I'm making one of your grandma's cakes.
I know. Not hungry.
Oh, wait, I'll give you a lift. I was going to see your dad anyway.
I thought you said she wasn't mad.
She's just stressed. People don't eat when they're stressed.
Well, Bailey and Alice seem to be getting along, even though he's gutted to have missed out to her.
He's coping.
They just spent so long fighting to get into space camp. Do you think there's anything we can do?
If we make a fuss, he'll just feel worse.
I just worry that every knockback he gets, he's going to go back to drinking.
You don't need to worry.
Well, the other one we need to worry about is Amber. I mean, she's so stressed out about her exam.
That's good, isn't it? Means she's taking it seriously. I'm proud of them. These are all good life lessons. You never stop taking the knocks. You just got to learn to dust yourself off and get on with it. Quick.
This is good.
Why don't we go to Harold? Do ice cream.
Hi, can I get one deluxe burger takeaway, please? Do you want anything?
No, thanks.
How much longer to go back?
A couple of hours. I feel like we're just giving money to money.
You don't have to do that.
Well, I always put my arm around you.
Well, not lately. Look, I might get Josh a healthy juice to make up for this burger.
Hey, heads up.
Oh, not bad.
Ooh, physio said not to overdo it.
Danny wants you to sign this leave form.
Do it later. So what was that deal with Josh earlier?
I hurt his shoulder pretty badly.
Why were you with him?
He had an accident at the garage.
What was he doing there?
Skateboarding.
The garage?
Yeah, on the road, out the front.
Well, I reckon that's karma.
He was in a fair bit of pain.
But do you expect us to feel sorry for him?
No, I just don't expect you to gloat about it. Look, Josh wasn't skateboarding, okay? He was trying to give you a hand by working at the garage until a car rolled on him. Does that make you feel any better about it?
Don't worry, you haven't got any chocolate on your face.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
These guys are just walking me to work.
And we're getting some choc chips.
Cake 1.0 was a failure. We're rebooting the experiment.
Right. How's the yellow going? Is it helping?
It is, actually. Thank you.
Glad to hear it. All right, I'll leave you guys to it.
See ya.
You should listen to me more often.
What?
Well, I told you he was interested, didn't I?
He is keen for sure. Have you guys been talking about me?
No. Look, we both had to study human psychology and non-verbal interaction for space camp. I mean, if you're going to be crammed into a space station for months on end, you need to know who's going to lose.
What has this got to do with Brennan?
Well, part of that study was an article on sexual stress and frustration among cosmonauts. Do you know what disrupted circadian rhythms in space do to hormone levels? Not to mention the effect of zero gravity on certain body parts.
I don't want to hear this.
He exhibited key signs of attraction as per the article. Full frontal body position.
He was just standing there, Alice.
Lips slightly parted.
Yes, because he was talking.
Well, his pupils were dilated.
What? Because his eyes were open. You both are nuts.
Hey, should we tell Amber that we've left the building so she can get some study done?
What, and give her the message that it's okay to be a total grump face? I don't think so.
She's right. Negative reinforcement. Psychology 101.
Oh, hey. What's wrong? I thought you were at the library.
No cubicles left.
Oh, well, I'll grab a chair and I'll bring you out a coffee.
Rather study at home, but unfortunately that doesn't suit Paige.
Darling, come on.
No, Mum, I'm sick of Paige telling me when and where I can study. And what's with her, Alice and Bailey following each other around like some happy little gang? It's like some weird six-legged monster. Sorry, I know it's a big whinge. I just needed to get it out of my system.
Look, I know the two of you got off on the wrong foot, but I thought you'd sorted all that out.
Yeah, we did. But then it's like she moved in and took over.
Are you threatened by her?
No.
Darling, look. It's going to be a bit hard. I mean, you've been out of the loop for a while, living with Daniel. But you certainly haven't been replaced.
Feels like I have.
Come on, you must know how much we love you. How thrilled we were when you moved back home.
Seems like lately, every time I enter the room, there's another in-joke that I don't get.
You won't always feel that way. And Paige has had to make adjustments too.
Yeah, I know. She's family now, I get it. But I used to be your only little girl. Now I'm not. And I know it's stupid, but I liked it when it was just you and me against the boys. We had that, Mum. And now it's gone.
Listen to me. You will always be my little girl. Nothing will ever change that, okay? Now look, Paige is going to be here soon. Why don't you wait and talk it out with her?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home. Hey, Chris.
So Amber knew about Josh working at the garage too. Why would Brennan let him do that?
Volunteering isn't a crime. How could he stop him?
Well, I don't want it. I don't need it.
Maybe that's not why he did it.
Well, then why? And what did he expect? That I was going to be grateful? After he put me in this position in the first place? Or was he trying to get me to forgive him? Is that what he was after?
Maybe it's got nothing to do with you.
Well, I'm the one he thought he was helping. Why are you defending him all of a sudden?
I'm not. I just reckon Josh is feeling as guilty as hell and he's trying to do something about it.
By getting into trouble at the garage and making me feel bad about it?
I'm not saying I agree with what he did. I'm just saying I get why he did it. He's feeling as guilty as hell, and I know how it feels to regret stuff you've done.
You are a good person.
Good people do bad things, and not all of us get the chance to make up for them.
Well, I don't want Josh making up for anything. I owe him nothing.
I don't think he's looking for anything from you. I just think he's trying to find a way to live with what he's done.
Hey.
Are they for Lauren?
Yeah, I just can't decide which ones. What do you think?
What are you doing, Matt?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
The flowers, the bike riding. I mean, really? What's the point?
Why would you say that?
If you'd read what I'd read in that journal of hers, you'd know the answer to that. And look, I am not proud of snooping, but at least I know the truth now.
No, Therese, I don't think you do.
Well, the bit that I read, she was wondering what life would have been like if she'd stayed with Brett. And that was only 1 or 2 sentences.
Yes, and if you'd kept reading, you'd know that Lauren wrote that she'd never trade what she has with me and the kids for Brad because she knows that they weren't and aren't right for each other.
Right, so you read it?
I did. I shouldn't have. But I'm glad because now I know the truth. This is good news, Therese. It means we can move on. Lauren's not in love with Brad, Brad's not in love with Lauren, and frankly, things are pretty good between Lauren and me at the moment, so whatever's going on at your place is yours to deal with. Just be happy. It puts an end to all that doubt and insecurity. For both of us. These ones.
It's on me. Looks like you need it.
Oh, thanks.
How's your shoulder?
It's sore. How's your thumb?
Well, a lot better than you, I reckon. Thanks. Hey, what happened to K2.0?
What's your idea?
I'm working.
Oh, and I've got to go read some stuff for Space Camp, so...
Okay, well, the project's yours, so why don't you hand it over to Amber? That way you can smooth things over.
Well, like, I'm going to do that after she spoke to me the way she did.
It's up to you, Bailey.
Well, I'm not going to make it by myself.
No, just smooth things over with your sisters. Astronaut training emphasises how vital it is to settle grievances immediately. You can't just go for a walk around the block in space. I'm talking too much about Space Camp, aren't I?
A little bit, not gonna lie.
Sorry. Okay, point is, your sisters need you.
Amber can shoot her mouth off sometimes without thinking about it.
But I'm just not used to this whole having a sister thing. I grew up with a brother, and if I had a problem with Ethan, I'd thump him and problem solved.
That would not work with Amber.
No.
You just need to treat her the way you would any other woman in your life. Your friends, for example.
The only other girls I ever knew like her were at boarding school, and I thumped most of them too, which is why I got expelled, but that's a completely different story.
Right. Well, you need to find something in common with her. The arts. Okay, you both like arts, all right? She likes photography, you like drawing. It's... Well, then sports.
Amber, sports, yeah.
Yeah, she used to ride horses in Mount Isa like all the time. Paige, you can't give up on her, okay? She's your sister. Can't leave it like this.
We know what really happened. That you were at the garage. Brennan told us.
What? Look, you weren't meant to find out. I'm sorry. I stuffed up, but I was just trying to help.
We know that too, but you're not helping.
I've got to make it up to him.
No. You're trying to undo that punch. And you're trying to make yourself feel better. And it's only making him feel uncomfortable.
That's not what I'm trying to do. Believe me.
Then stop. Suck it up and live with it. On your own. Keep your distance, all right? For his sake. Agreed?
Agreed.
Hey, I called a few coaching colleges and they're happy for me to get tutoring work whenever I want over the holidays.
Well, only if you really want to.
But it's not about what I want, it's about being ready for whatever's coming financially. Lucky you talked me into doing that teaching degree.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Was that a dig?
No. I genuinely mean it. Thank goodness you did.
Susan, hi, it's Therese. Are you busy? I really need to talk to you.
Oh, I shouldn't have confirmed it, but he caught me off guard.
Doesn't matter now.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of glad that Brennan told him. I mean, you were just trying to help Chris. There is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, maybe Nate's right. You know, the food parcels, the money. I thought I was helping Chris, but maybe it really was just to make myself feel better.
But if you were helping Chris at the same time?
It would still be for the wrong reason, so it has to stop. There's still money in the fund, so it's up to you now to run it how you want. I'm done. I'm out.
You don't have to listen to Nate.
Yeah, but I've got to think of a way to deal with what I did, and I can't use Chris to do that.
Don't suppose you've got any tips on how to face up to your mistakes? I was kind of harsh to Paige today, and I'm really not proud of it. It's just been really difficult having her in the house, and now I'm avoiding her.
No, don't do that. And me and Chris, yeah, that's different. But Paige, life's too short to sweat the small stuff. She's your sister, so sort it out. And be glad you can.
Did you want me to hold the pads for you?
Great minds. I was actually going to ask you. You know, study break. Bailey normally helps me with this, but his training's taken a bit of a back seat now that the dream of space camp is dead. He's back to focusing on his books.
Yeah, and Alice.
Ain't nerd love grand. He always did admire women for their brains. It's got to be a good thing.
Oh, you punched really hard.
That's the point. Was that too hard?
No, it's fine. Just tell me what to do.
All right, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then hook.
Okay?
Yeah?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, hook. Amber, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Let me see it. I'm sorry.
Ow, ow, ow.
Leave it.
That's freezing.
Well, that's kind of the point.
Why don't we just put a tea towel around it?
I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, but she's only trying to help.
What on earth happened here?
Paige punched me in the face.
It was an accident.
All right. What happened?
Well, I was helping her train, and then she did this.
Oh, my goodness, does it hurt?
Ow,
Oh,
ow.
sorry.
Okay, yes, I punched her, but like I said, it was an accident. She had the pads up and then she let her guard down and I accidentally got her in the face.
Really? Okay, Bailey, did you see anything?
No, I wasn't there. Bailey, is there something you're not telling us?
Well, Paige might have mentioned something about having a history of punching people in the face.
What a surprise.
Who?
Only my brother.
And those girls at the boarding school?
That is completely different.
Well, it doesn't sound like she meant to do it on purpose.
Yes, she did.
Guys, can we just try and move on from this, please?
I'm gonna go put these in some water.
So after talking to Matt, it turns out that Lauren is completely committed to him.
Well, that's good news, isn't it?
Yeah, except I was completely wrong. You know, I had this whole idea that there was something outside my marriage picking away at it. And I wanted to believe that. But now I just have to face the facts that it's actually just me. Pretty pathetic, huh?
Well, you know what they say, the first step towards solving a problem is recognising that there is one.
Great. Another problem. Like I don't have enough of those already.
Well, you didn't think this marriage thing was going to be easy, did you? You've got to work at it every day, otherwise it just disappears.
Yeah, but with kids and work, I mean, who has the time?
Surely this isn't the first time you've hit a few bumps.
Oh, no, I mean, there are always tangible things, like money and wet towels on the floor, but this is about fear and doubt and assumption.
I know it's daunting, but the only thing that really matters is that you and Brad love each other, and you clearly do. You just need to find a way to reconnect, that's all.
Oh, somebody's fired up.
Yeah, just can't wait to get the ball rolling on this bar.
Yeah, I kind of got that after about the 15th text. Come on, what's so urgent?
Well, what do you think? For cocktails.
You dragged me out of a budget conference to discuss glassware.
Yeah, I just want to get your gut reaction on it.
All right, well, I'll give you a bit of a hint. One of them belongs in the recycle. You know what? No. I'm going to stop right there. Do you not remember what happened last time I stuck my nose in? It almost ended in a nephew-uncle divorce, remember?
But that's not going to happen.
Oh, really? Oh.
Isn't this exciting for you?
You know what? I am the owner and managing director of a hotel complex, which is part of a chain which spans the globe. Little past getting excited about jam jars.
Yeah, but don't you miss it? Don't you miss being down in the trenches, getting a project up off the ground before you were stuck in budget conferences all day? Come on, come and see the progress we've made so far.
I can't talk to Daniel about this because he will just quote some Buddhist thing at me about being nice. And right now, I really just need someone to listen that will understand. Ow. How does it look?
Like someone punched you in the face.
Oh, she so did this on purpose.
It was completely an accident, I swear.
I believe you. But I am a bit curious about what Bailey said. Your brother?
That was just playing.
And the girls at school?
They deserved it, they were bullies. What, are you thinking differently of me now?
No, I'm not going to judge you for your past. But I do wish you and Amber would get along.
If she hates me, she hates me.
She doesn't hate you.
I hate her. Why did she have to break up with Brennan and move in with us?
What are you saying? You want to kick her out onto the street? What are you saying? I should just put up with it?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, you know, Amber's going through a lot right now. She's worried about Chris. She's been living out of the back of a car. And she's stressed out about her Year 12 exams. Once she accepts you're part of this family, she'll come round.
I will never accept her into our family after this. Never.
Okay. Bottom line, Paige is not my favourite person either.
Finally.
But would it kill you to give her a break? Unlike us, she didn't grow up in a family that loved her with parents who cared.
That is not an excuse for everything, you know?
Easy for you to say if you've never experienced it. We have no idea what something like that could do to you. Seriously, Amber, if you would just stop thinking about yourself for 1 second, you might actually get it. I'll grab you more ice.
It's a hell of a mess.
Yeah, well, obviously there's still a bit of work to do.
Well, have you got a date for the opening yet?
Not quite, but with any luck, we'll be up and running ASAP.
All right, so what's your point of difference then?
Sorry?
Your point of difference, you know, what do you offer in the punches that they can't get elsewhere, at the waterhole, for example?
Right, well, I'm looking at having regular Monday night drumming sessions.
Drumming?
Yeah, you know, djembe, bongos, that sort of thing. It's really popular among the uni crowd, and that's something the waterhole doesn't have.
Definitely will not, no.
Tuesdays, I'll bring in guest DJs. Wednesdays, I'm talking to some guys about their jerk van.
Their what?
Jerk van, it's West Indian chicken. Thursdays, we'll do open mic night, and Fridays, I want to do some album launches to coincide with happy hour. What do you think so far?
I think it sounds totally ridiculous. And it's just what Erinsborough needs.
Surprise!
Rain.
It's so amazing to see you.
Paul, this is Rain, my ex.
Hi.
Hi.
So how did you track me down? Was it Mum and Dad?
As if they'd give me the time of day. Mick told me that you'd got a job working at the hotel, and then the receptionist at Lassiter's told me about the bar opening up, and so here I am.
All right.
So how are you?
Yeah, good. I'm engaged. Her name's Amber.
That's amazing. She must be an incredible person.
Yeah, she is.
I can't wait to meet her.
So, where are you staying?
I'm temporarily homeless.
What about Eden?
You didn't know? Eden's gone. It's all over.
Sorry, what's Eden?
It's the community where Daniel and I used to live.
A community? It's like a commune, then?
Oh, it's not what you think, Uncle P. An intentional community. They're modern, clean, and incredibly life-affirming when they work. I can't believe it's gone.
People lost faith in the vision, stressed out about money, material stuff, so we went our separate ways. Daniel was very much the heart of the community, the glue, if you like, that held us all together.
Who you just happened to be having an intense relationship with until it all ended in tears.
Impermanence is a part of life, but you're leaving. It was a huge blow.
Hey, you took your time. Thought you were never going to get here.
I just wanted to push myself a bit more this time. Felt good. Hey, what's all this?
Oh, come on. Surely it hasn't been that long.
Where are the kids?
They're out. It's just you and me. What's wrong?
No, you just... It's a bit of a surprise, that's all.
Oh, come on. Once upon a time, you used to love surprises. This isn't working, is it?
Look, I feel a bit gross after the run, you know? Maybe after I've had a shower and freshen up a bit.
Sure. Take your time.
So you brought back up?
Well, after what you did to me, do you blame me?
Okay. Remember what we spoke about? Whether we like it or not, we are all sisters and we need to sort this out. And if you could do it quickly, that would be great because I'm already behind on my study schedule. Shouldn't you also be studying?
I have a headache for some reason.
Can you please just let her explain? Look, I know that you don't believe me, but it really was an accident and I'm sorry. I didn't think that you would drop your guard like that.
So you're saying this is my fault?
No, that's not what I meant.
Well, that's what it sounds like.
Amber, I get that change is hard for you.
I'm fine with change. I love change. It's you that I have a problem with. You like to push buttons. My buttons.
Right, well, thanks for letting me know.
Where did she go?
Bathroom.
Yeah. You all right, Danny?
Why wouldn't I be?
Well, from what your parents say, she had a pretty big impact on your life. Oh, come on. She is the reason you packed up your car and ended up here. Must have been a bit of a shock.
I honestly don't know how to feel. Hey, what's with the sunnies? Oh, what happened?
Paige.
Wow, that is a beauty.
Don't even think about sticking up for her because she enjoyed giving me this. Look, I just need to sit down and have some peaceful ones. What did I miss?
Oh, Amber, there's someone I want you to meet. This is Rain.
The Rain?
The one and only.
Yeah, this is who I was telling you about, my fiancée, Amber.
Oh, of course you are. You're perfect. And that is a beautiful black eye. The colours are divine.
Would you like a glass of wine?
No, thanks.
What, are you going to punish me now? I've just been for a run.
It never used to matter, Brad. No, it never used to matter whether you were sweaty or sandy or tired. You never used to reject me.
I did not reject you. I just don't want things to be like this.
You know, when I found out about the kiss, I convinced myself that it was Lauren's fault. That, I don't know, she somehow pushed it onto you. But it wasn't like that, was it?
We told you at the time it was a mutual thing.
So what does that make me, the new Beth?
What?
Well, that's how you and I met. You cheated on your wife.
Why would you even bring that up?
The trust is gone, Brad. And now, so it seems, the chemistry too.
Oh, I am so dead right now. I was all on track for my next exam, and then Paige punches Amber, Amber freaks out, and I'm asked to mediate like the United Nations. And then, on my way home, I discover I still have a whole chapter to revise, and I have so much reading to do for Josh's case, and basically, I'm stuffed.
Okay, where's your timetable? We'll have a look at what we can do. Do you want to see if Paige is okay?
I won't be long. Your mum will sort you out.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, that's what we're here for.
So what's your story, Amber?
Pardon?
Where do you live, for starters?
I live with my parents.
A real family person. I love it. So, what do you do? What are you into? What's your passion?
I'm actually still finishing school. I'm right in the middle of exams at the moment.
And yet you've still got time to sit here with us. I love that. So what do you want to do when you leave?
I'd like to get into photography.
Wonderful. So creative and such a great means of self-expression.
Well, actually, Daniel has taught me everything I know.
Oh, hey, I can't take any credit for it. It's all you.
He has a talent for finding the beauty in everything around him. Like you. So when's the wedding?
Oh, we haven't actually set a date. I would like Amber to meet Mum and Dad first.
You haven't met Scott and Charlene?
No, or Madison.
They'll love you. Charlene especially, and she's a tough one.
Really?
She never really had the imagination to understand where I was coming from, but she'll love you.
Hey, I heard you were in a fight.
Oh, of course you did. And it wasn't a fight, it was an accidental punch.
You okay?
Well, I'm not the one with the black eye, am I?
Okay, point taken.
Anyway, she thinks I actually meant it. And it's caused this massive thing.
All right. Let me tell you how it goes, all right? All siblings fight. I mean, look at Imogen and Josh. Okay, well, they don't knock each other out, but take it from me, it will blow over.
I doubt it. Apparently, I don't fit in. That I push her buttons. But I'm used to that. I always thought it was because I was adopted, but when I found my new family, things would be different. But what do I do when I find my real sister? I punch her in the face.
Accidentally.
Anyway, I feel like I'm causing problems for everybody. For her, for you, for Lauren.
Families, they're messy, all right, and annoying, and they're never straightforward, but it doesn't mean you give up on them.
Even if I'm banging my head against a brick wall?
Yeah, you keep going.
You think so?
If it's worth it, absolutely. Nothing good ever came easy.
So, are there any subjects that you can steal some time from?
suppose I've already done heaps of English and then possibly lit.
Okay, well, how about an hour here?
No, I'm not cutting to any of the time I set aside to work on Josh's case.
Okay, well, what about here and maybe here? And you know what? If you wake up half an hour earlier for the next few days, by the end of the week, you would have picked up some time.
I suppose that is doable.
More than, I mean, you're miles ahead in English. You were ready a month ago and you know it.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna go get all this down.
We just got it down.
I have to colour code the changes, Mum. Crucial.
Well, here. We should do the same for us.
What?
Schedule it. Lock in some us time.
What, like a date night?
No, I was thinking more like talk time. Like how we were before.
Before our schedules were full being parents.
Shouldn't we work on us too?
Yeah, of course, but let's just get through the family stuff first and then we can give us our full attention.
I'm getting the risotto.
Amber, what do you recommend?
I actually have to get home for dinner.
Do you want me to come with you?
No, it's fine, it's fine. I'll see you later.
Amber, it's been wonderful meeting you. I'm so happy that the universe has brought you and Daniel together.
Thanks.
Well, I'm going to have the Wagyu beef.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are we okay?
Yes, of course.
I swear I had no idea she was going to turn up.
No, it's fine. It's just really weird. I'll see you later.
Okay.
So, Ray, now that you're without a home, what are your plans?
Well, it turns out I've come into some money. My auntie left me quite a substantial inheritance, so I'm looking to set up a new community.
Seriously?
It's just a fluke that I'm passing through errands for. I'm looking for a new site, one where I won't make the same mistakes as last time, obviously. I'm gonna call it New Eden.
No, that's original.
Not really, but it's about honouring the past and all that came before it. I don't suppose you'd be interested in joining me. Oh, that's right. You're more into the penthouse these days.
Oh, no, I haven't sold out if that's what you're saying. In fact, up until a week ago, Amber and I were living out of the back of my car.
Wow. Where?
Oh, this beautiful spot. Not that far from here, actually.
That's fantastic. Let's order.
What?
This is just a thank you for having me around.
Better than a smack in the face.
Not bad for a princess. But really, it really was an accident.
Yeah, look, I should never have gone off at you.
So, I have been slaving away all afternoon on a hot takeaway menu.
Thank you, both of you.
Well, it's better than hanging out with Daniel's ex-girlfriend, Rain.
Sorry, what Rain?
That's not actually her name, is it?
Mm-hmm. She's really beautiful and magnetic and pretty much the love of his life.
Until he met you.
I'm trying to be cool about it, but the last time her name came up, we had a pretty massive fight. And now he's at the waterhole having dinner with her.
What a cow.
I just don't know how worried I should be.
Look, worrying is a waste of time. You and Daniel are rock solid.
So, Rain's seems very nice, very charming.
Yep, she can when she wants to be.
My name's Rain Taylor. Hi. I'd like to make an appointment to meet with the mayor, Mr. Paul Robinson.
Well, according to your mum and dad, she really stuffed you around.
So?
So it can't have been that easy seeing her again.
Yeah, which is why it's good she's only passing through.
So why exactly did you two break up?
I don't want to talk about it, Uncle Pete. It's ancient history. She'll be gone in a couple of days and I'll never have to see her again.
If you could let Mr. Robinson know that I'd like to discuss the purchase of some council land. Actually, I'm standing on it right now. It's exactly what I'm looking for.
So how'd it go with Paige?
Actually, pretty well.
Oh, great. So you should be in a good headspace to smash your geography exam today.
Sorry, Smash. You are talking about Amber.
Hey. So, how did things go with Rain?
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's not a big deal.
I left dinner as soon as I could, you know, without being rude. But she must be on the road now.
Really?
Yeah, looking for somewhere to live.
Yeah, that doesn't look too on the road to me.
Such an awesome morning. I love the way that this part of the country can have so many seasons in one day. Who's this spunk?
This is Bailey, Amber's brother, Rain.
Hi. I bet you're the heartbreaker of the family.
You know what? Not really.
Look at you. Gorgeous. You could be a model.
Thanks.
JTL, isn't that,
Oh, it stands for Joy,
Joy,
Trust, Love.
You have the same tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we got them together.
I figured you'd be on the road by now.
Oh, didn't your uncle tell you? I asked to meet up with him to discuss some land for sale. I'm still trying to find locations for New Eden.
Around here?
I had a look at that area that you were telling me about, the one where you and Amber used to live. I don't suppose you could show me around before I met up with your uncle?
Actually, I'm pretty busy today.
I've got to get to school. You coming, babe?
Yes, I am.
So should we head over now or grab a cuppa first?
Maybe later. I'm really sorry. There's something I've got to take care of. Amber, wait! I'm sorry. I had no idea.
About what? About the tattoo? Or the fact that she's going to be moving her New Eden to where we used to live?
I thought she was moving on.
You thought?
I don't know why she's here. I don't want her here any more than you do. I'll speak to her and find out what she's up to, and I'll convince her to move on. You've got nothing to worry about. Hey, what time's your exam?
Oh, I better run.
Good luck. Not that you need it.
Oh, hey, great news. I almost broke my own record.
No, I'll organise a party.
Is that tone strictly necessary?
Sorry, I didn't sleep very well last night.
Again?
I've just got a lot on at the moment, that's all.
Sleep's very necessary for cell regeneration, you know, with the health benefits.
No. Too early for a science lesson, Carl.
All right. Well, maybe it'll cheer you up to know that my winnings from my scratch card have come through.
No, still waiting for the part where I leap with joy.
Susan, that money is for you and I to have fun.
Oh, please, let's not pretend that you're ever going to spend it.
Okay, look, I'm careful with money, but that is admirable.
Yeah, you and Ebenezer Scrooge.
Susan, I'm going to spend that money to benefit us both.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, then I would like to go on a romantic cruise.
No. Think bigger. Paris, London. We'll have a stopover in Hong Kong.
Just spend it, Carl.
You're very snappy. Should I be worried?
Well, I just think I would sleep a lot better if I had a husband who wasn't all talk and who opened his wallet occasionally.
You just wait and see. Oh, that's for the water as well.
I have to get to school. Just spend the money.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, I need some highly trained culinary taste testers. So, do you want a Halloween treat or do you want a Halloween treat?
Hey, now you're talking.
They look yum. Yeah, they're ghost eggs with carrot fingers.
Okay, what healthy, balanced kid is going to want something vegetable-related on Halloween?
Well, no, they're for us. And the brownies and the cookies
now you're
for the
talking.
trick-or-treaters only.
Oh, bless, look at his little face.
No.
No, I can have one though, can't I?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you can find them.
Oh, Sonya, you do not know who you're talking to. No treat can stay hidden from me in this house for long.
Oh, well, you know I spoke to Angie.
What about?
Well, she just gave me a few hiding suggestions, that sort of thing.
This time you've gone too far.
Did you know that Angie once hid a packet of Tim Tams in the washing machine?
She's a sick, twisted maniac.
Yeah, it drove the boys mad, didn't it? I mean, you saw them come home with the shopping, you turned the house upside down trying to find them.
Consumed just for weeks. We could think of nothing else from morning till night.
Well, if only you'd done your own washing, Jared.
Oh, you know, she didn't even eat them. Yeah, she just did it just to get at us, and then she just chucked them. You know, and we respected her after that. Feared her even.
You know what? Somewhere in this house there is a delicious tray of brownies, so do your worst. I'm ready.
What am I looking at?
New bed design I created. Yeah, put it on my webpage.
Oh, yeah. It looks good.
At least pretend to be interested.
No, it's really good. I like it.
Hey, handsome dude like yourself needs a good sturdy bed, hey? Impresses the ladies.
Yeah, what ladies?
Paul, you in the market for a new bed?
What are you blabbing on about?
Handcrafted, look great in your penthouse.
Oh, Kyle, my bed cost over $10,000.
Oh, what's it made of?
I don't know, but I sleep like a baby every night.
Once he'd wake up every 3 hours.
And then wets himself.
Can I see that? Yeah. Do you think you could make one that was, I don't know, grand?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
It'd have to be, robust enough for Susan and I.
Yeah, well, wouldn't come cheap.
Hey, not a problem.
Yeah.
Sonya! Come have a look at this. Oh, Nell's costume. Fun. Where are you? Where is
So-
Amateur hour. Yeah. Oh.
You ready? Ready? Are you ready? Ta-da! What do you think? Is she not the cutest little pumpkin pie?
Yeah, we can get done for cruelty to children.
Oh, what have you been up to? Oh, Jared. Do you really think I'd hide something in such an obvious place?
Yeah, what'd you do to him?
It's salt instead of sugar. It's one of Angie's ideas. Just a little decoy, you know?
Yeah, the woman's a master.
It's not a be with a teenager. Well, it's worse because they occasionally do what they're told. And they you.
This place is amazing. I'm really feeling it.
It has its problems.
Like what?
Well, it's really noisy at night with bats.
It's vital for our ecosystem. I can see why you and Amber love living here so much. How is she coping? Having your ex turning up out of the blue.
Fine.
She couldn't have had that much experience with that sort of thing. Poor thing. She's so young.
Well, she's very mature for her age.
You two are so good together. Really in tune with one another. The soil's good. We could easily grow our own food and sell the surplus at the farmer's market.
Well, hang on, wouldn't that go against your whole back to nature vision, being so close to civilization?
Yeah, that's right. You were always about isolation.
This is new Eden. That means being closer to the wider community, using the city instead of running from it. Like you suggested when we lived together.
You remembered?
I only remember the important stuff.
Yeah, still. Can't really see Erinsborough embracing a bunch of free-loving neo-hippies.
No, it's not like that. It's about sharing common interests and living together peacefully.
You always did get it. See? Like I said, the glue that held us together.
Yeah. Still, there are several investors who are interested in redeveloping this site.
Odd, because I did some research and it's not zoned for residential use. It's a reformed rural zone. You couldn't develop it even if you wanted to, but it's perfect for us.
See, that's why she was always in charge, Uncle P. Born leader.
Hey.
Hey!
Is there anything particular I can help you with?
Well, yeah, my backyard's looking a bit dull now the animals have been put out to pasture.
Okay, what did you have in mind?
What I've always really wanted was an outdoor riding space, somewhere I could use nature as my muse and really embrace my inner creative spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know a little secret. Yeah, I think one of the things that was holding back the right prescription is not having a positive space to compose and rehearse in.
Oh, okay, so that's the reason.
Yeah. Tell me, do you actually have, genuine landscaping credentials?
Look, I have a lot of experience reshaping people's backyards, so...
Because what I'm talking about would be a really big job.
Oh, yeah, for your backyard / creative space.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I already know the layout, so I could redesign the whole thing.
Okay. Well, let's do it.
Okay. You do know this is going to cost thousands of dollars.
Why do people keep banging on about the money? I don't care about that. Just, spend what you need.
Oh. All right, well, I'll get right on it.
Good, you do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know about Jade's broken arm?
Yeah, she told me about it ages ago.
It's very targeted. Suggests someone who isn't going to stop anytime soon.
So what's our next move?
Well, you could call Jade, see if she can think of anyone.
Yeah, no, she is going to tell Sonya straight away, and I want to avoid that.
Okay, well, what's your gut feeling?
I honestly don't know.
And the postmark this time, Melbourne.
Yeah, which means that it could be someone close to us.
Yeah, maybe.
But I can't imagine any one of our neighbours doing something like this.
Look, whoever this is seems to know some pretty dark things about Sonia's past, but they don't seem to be aware about how much you know. So, it's got to be someone from GA. So, who is this bloke?
He was the GA convener, then he left to go into state, and now he's back.
Right. You think we'll get much out of him?
We're about to find out. Hey, Bob, thank you for coming. This is Mark, he's a friend of mine.
G'day. Hi. Oh, surprised to get your call. Sonya okay?
Yeah, she's doing all right, you know, generally.
That's terrific.
So, you know, I'll just jump straight to the point. Has there ever been anything unusual happen in the meeting involving her?
Meaning?
Well, has anyone taken a particular dislike to her or acted in a hostile way?
Could have been at any time. Or just in general. You know, has there been anyone that you've had some kind of strange feeling about?
That.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be anything specific, but if there was someone who had some kind of behaviour...
Miller's anonymous is... It's just that, it's anonymous. What happens in the meeting stays in the meetings.
Yeah, but come on.
No, there's no middle ground here.
Sonia's bent over backwards for this organisation, and the first time she needs something in return, you're refusing.
I'm sorry, mate, but if I'd known that this is what you wanted, I wouldn't have come.
Bob, come on.
As you're probably aware, there have been 3 major land sales in the past year.
Yeah, none of which were sold off cheaply.
But still for less than the current asking price.
Yeah, but, Rain, land prices have gone up across the board.
By 12%, not 20.
You know, for a free-loving spirit, you've got a pretty hard nose for business.
She always has.
Just want New Eden to be as perfect as can be.
All right, then. Are you going to put in an offer or not?
I haven't decided.
Do you want me to crush this whole hippie commune idea right here, right now?
Why would I? Eden was an incredible experience. Might be nice setting up something like that here.
Well, you've certainly changed your tune, haven't you? I mean, an hour ago, you wanted to talk her out of it, and now, badoing, straight onto the bandwagon.
That is not true. I've always believed in this type of lifestyle, regardless of rain.
Really? But right here, I mean, how do you think Amber is going to feel about that?
It's only an issue if we make it one.
Oh, come on. Scott and Charlene told me how long it took you to get over rain. You had to travel around the country for months, for goodness sake.
Yeah, and it worked.
Oh, yeah, but when you love somebody that much, a part of you never lets go.
I'm not a big softie like you. Look, Rain is only considering this site. It's not a done deal. But if it goes ahead, it might be exactly what Erinsborough needs.
Yeah, well, good luck trying to sell that idea to your girlfriend.
It'll be fully sustainable. We can grow our own crops and have a few chooks. I just reckon it'd be nice having some like-minded people living so close by.
Sorry, I'm confused. First you said she was leaving and you were happy about it. And then you said she was staying, but you were going to convince her not to. And now she's not only moving in, but she's got you doing the PR for the place.
Okay, can we just put aside the fact that she's my ex for 1 second?
Why? She is your ex.
This isn't about Rain.
Well, then what's it about?
I think the community is a great idea. Erinsborough is crying out for...
Bad time.
No, not at all.
Don't tell your uncle, but things are looking good. New Eden's almost becoming a reality.
Are you buying the land?
Not yet. I've just got so many ideas in my head about how to get this one right.
Well, you know the council are going to want top dollar for the land.
Money's not a problem. Money was never a problem. It's about getting the right people, the right relationships. I've already contacted some of the old gang. Jimmy and Handheld were thrilled once they knew that you were going to be a part of it, and Wolfie's coming too. We're a bit of an item these days.
Oh, that's great. Gee, I'd love to see those guys. I really missed them after I left.
They missed you too. We all did.
So, you are definitely sticking around then?
Nothing's set in stone, but I don't know. Maybe this is fate. This is going to be great. Group hug.
Hey, Suze. Hey, Tom. I need your input. Karl never told me what size he wanted the bed.
bed?
He's commissioned me to design you guys a new bed.
We got a new bed a couple of years ago. What's he doing?
Well, no expense spared. He was definite about that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about how much it costs.
Yeah, no, he's asked me to redesign your whole backyard. He said the exact same thing to me.
Either of you get a deposit? Then please stop wasting your time. He has no intention of following through.
Oh, Suze, I've already put in an order for some top-grade wood.
And I've neglected my books all afternoon to work on this.
And for that, I can only promise you that Karl will be suffering very soon.
So, what did this set you back?
I actually don't know. It was a gift from my grandmother.
Uh-huh. Would it be more than, say, I don't know, $7,000?
No, I wish.
Huh. So what would a $7,000 telescope actually be able to do?
Are you thinking of getting one?
Maybe.
What you're going to want to do is get your hands on a 76mm optimized image circle.
76mm, that's good.
You're very good. It means you can see very far away.
Oh, that's kind of the purpose of the whole thing, isn't it?
Karl!
Oh, hi.
You have been wasting everyone's time. You've been waving your money around trying to get people to dance to your tune. You worse than Paul Robinson.
Oh, Jim, that's a bit harsh.
Well, you've messed around Kyle and poor Sonya, and I hate to think who else, just so you can feel big and powerful. Well, you're not. You're pathetic.
Why don't you say what you really think?
Either you spend every cent of that money, or I will take $7,000 out of our joint account and I will donate it.
Steady on.
To the Greens.
So no telescope.
So you don't think it's a bit of a coincidence that she's thinking of setting up here in Erinsborough?
You know how good the site is.
So out of all the places in the country, she wants the one right around the corner from her ex-boyfriend.
She didn't move here for me. She knows we're engaged. And you heard her. She's got Wolfie.
You are so naive sometimes. Look, all I need to know is how you feel about her being here.
I don't know. She broke my heart.
Yeah, I never did hear the full story.
I dropped out of uni. I was working for Mum at the garage, and I didn't know where my life was going. And then one day she rolled up in this battered old combi. It was the worst car you could imagine, broke down all the time, but she loved it. So I fixed it up for her. And we took off together. We fell in love. I'd never met anyone like her before. Moved into Eden, we got the tattoos, and it was the start of 2 of the most wonderful years of my life.
Why did you break up?
She cheated on me.
Oh.
Well, she doesn't define it as cheating. She has a very open view of relationships.
Well, that's not exactly reassuring.
She believes that monogamy is too restrictive. I tried it, but I couldn't do it.
Hang on, isn't that every guy's secret dream?
I want what my parents have. Something that will last a lifetime. I want what we have now.
It's just every time I see you two together, it's like you're so in sync.
As friends, but as a couple, we had a lot of problems. We broke up all the time. My parents, they didn't like her either.
So you're not secretly pining for her?
Amber, I promise you, you are the only one I want. I want to show you something. I got us this, to show you how much you mean to me. I love you and I want to marry you. I don't want her or anyone else.
Ooh, uh-oh. Don't tell me. It's a phone bill. How many heart attacks are caused by bill shop these days?
Yeah, electricity.
Yeah, okay. Hey, look, can you do something for me? Can you hide these from my sugar-obsessed husband just until the trick-or-treaters come later?
Sure.
You all right? You seem a bit distracted.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll hang on to them for you.
Okay, good. And just make sure that Joe doesn't find out, all right?
Sure.
Who the hell is doing this?
Yeah, and why am I getting one all of a sudden? I mean, are they watching me? Are they trying to get at Sonya through me?
Okay, but we can't just put this down to some kind of prank now. Someone is actively trying to stir up trouble.
No, whoever is doing this has definitely done their homework. What?
This is a file in my office. It's got all this stuff on Calen and Sonya. Everything's in it.
Well, who's had access to it?
Apart from me, the only other person is Naomi.
No, I mean, we've already ruled her out, and she's in Hawaii.
Do we have to start worrying that whoever this is might actually do something?
Look, the stuff in the letter is from years ago. So who would know about it?
I don't know. Whoever was hanging out with her at the time. Jade might know.
Maybe it's time you called Jade.
So the trick to carving out the lid is to cut it on a 45-degree angle facing inwards.
King of the pumpkin. What's the master at work?
Listen, this is serious business for the Americans at Halloween. They taught me a thing or two. What? You're doing really well.
Yeah. Hand's getting better.
That's because you've been working so hard on your rehab. Bet you're grateful that I nagged you now.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Okay, I can't. Oh, I can't decide what kind of face I want mine to have. Should I be a smiley pumpkin or should I be an evil pumpkin?
Ooh, well, considering you're doing this for the children, maybe you should stop and think, do you want them to have nightmares?
Right, so evil pumpkin it is then.
I think I might go with a smiley pumpkin. A smiley pumpkin. Yeah, I can't wait to dress you up. You're gonna be so gorgeous.
All right, I've got to head off, guys. You're in charge.
Oh, this pumpkin is not going to know what hit it.
Hey, how long are you going to be?
Not long. I'll call you soon.
You gonna stay at mine tonight?
Don't forget to take your pills. I'll see ya.
You guys, you're so cute.
You think?
Yeah, no, it's lovely the way he looks after you. It's like having a live-in nurse.
Yeah.
We did the best we could. Cleaned up the mess, carried on. No other option.
I've got to say, the way you're able to open up now compared to a couple of weeks ago.
You never thought I had it in me, did you?
I absolutely knew you had it in you. I didn't doubt it for a second.
It comes and goes, though. I think it's going to be a long while for me to get back to normal. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be pessimistic.
No, it's realistic. I get that. We both knew this wouldn't be a quick fix, didn't we?
They're not working you too hard at the school, are they?
Why do you say that?
I don't know, you're just not your usual sparky self.
Is that your way of telling me I look tired?
No, I actually thought that was one of those things you never say to a woman. Like, when are you due, or how old are you?
You got that right. No, I've just been having a few patchy sleeps lately, that's all.
Now, that's something I never would have done 6 months ago. In Afghanistan, you never pick up rubbish. Because you actually never know when it's hiding an IED. You pick up a can, then poof, you blow yourself up. It happened to guys out there with me. You'd know, because you'd be at base. And then the internet would just go down, phones too.
Why?
Oh, they'd shut it down until they told the family. Yeah, they'd never want them to know any other way. When comms go down, you just hope it's not one of your mates. So me picking this up, that's a big deal. That's because of you.
Oh, wow. Messy. Good call on bringing this outside.
Yeah. When house cleaning is concerned, prevention is always better than a cure. So, Nate hasn't stayed over since, you know.
Oh, wow. Chris, you gotta work up to that kind of thing.
Sorry.
Like just some general chit-chat about relationships and romance and how things are going, that sort of thing.
So what do you think it means?
I don't know. You guys have been through a pretty tough time lately.
If things keep going this way, we're just going to drift apart.
Chris, you just need to take control of the situation, yeah? Just change that patient-nurse dynamic. Let him know that you're in the mood for romance.
I've tried, but Nate's not the best at picking up on my hints, is he?
Maybe you just need to club him over the head and drag him back into your man cave. I reckon you might need some help with the clubbing.
I suppose I better let you get back to work.
I'm not going back to school today.
Early, Mark. That's not like you.
Well, got to treat yourself sometimes.
That's true. Another really good chat. I appreciate it so much. Well, I really think it's working.
Well, the more comfortable you are opening up and not keeping everything bottled inside, then the better you're going to feel. In my non-expert opinion.
Well, talking to you is better than talking to any psych I've ever been to. I don't care how many degrees they've got. They just don't get it.
Well, now you've got to practice sharing those feelings with Chris. Like we said, baby steps.
Thank you, Susan. Honestly, thank you for all of this. I'll get the bill.
No.
Please. It's the least I can do. You enjoy your afternoon off.
I will.
I'm sorry. Who are you? Who are you?
Bryce.
What's in the bag, Bryce?
It's just a Halloween thing. I was going to smash it in your letterbox. I'm sorry.
Get out of here.
Hey, what was all that about?
It was a Halloween prank. And I lost it at him.
Yeah, you sure did.
Yeah, well, I see a guy in a hood and I freak out. Lucky I didn't do anything stupid. Man, this is doing my head in.
Okay, well, look, have you spoken to Jade?
Yeah, she doesn't know anyone who would hold that sort of a grudge against Sonya.
Right, so we're back to square one. There is someone out there who's doing this, and we don't even know if we're meant to be scared or not. Mate, this is getting big. I mean, I'm involved now. I'm getting letters. Who knows who else is getting them?
You think there are more?
I don't know. And it's not like we can go around asking everyone that knows Sonya if they're getting a letter or not. I know that you don't want Sonya involved, and I know that you don't want to frighten her. But this is getting out of control. I'm getting letters, you're losing it at kids. I think it's about time that...
Yep. Yeah, okay, all right. So, we have to tell her then?
I think so.
See? Candles. You can't go wrong with candles.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure that Nate's really a candles kind of guy.
Oh, come on, Chris, just work with me. We're trying to set the mood.
Have you actually met him? He was in the army. He's from Karratha. Have you seen Karratha?
Oh, did you get them?
All right, they're not exactly rose petals.
No, Jebras are close enough. Do you have your iPhone?
Why?
Because we're trying to set the mood,
The
mate.
music needs to be just right. Okay, let's see.
Oh, don't put any of his Lady Gaga stuff on.
Okay. All right, this. This is perfect.
Guys, are you sure this is going to work?
Sure, what's going to work? Okay, I'm just going to turn around and leave you guys to it.
No, don't go because you should stay.
I don't want to be cramping anybody's style.
No, you won't be. You should definitely stay because we have other things to do. So.
Yeah. See ya.
Well, that was incredibly weird.
Don't worry about that.
What? Well, obviously Kyle and Georgia want some time to themselves.
No, they don't. I promise. They really don't.
And what's all this for? When people go nuts with all these candles, all I can think of is a fire hazard. Let's go for a kick and let them guys to it. We can work on your motor skills. Come on.
Yes, I'm here for my counselling appointment. It's Susan Kennedy.
Susan.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing here?
I just popped in. One of the staff at school is here with an appendicitis. I thought I'd come and see her.
Oh, really? Well, who's that?
It's Mrs. Nobody.
What?
I haven't come to see a patient. I didn't think you were going to be working today.
Oh, I got called in at the last minute. And since you didn't expect that I would be here, I gather you haven't come in because you're missing me desperately.
I always miss you desperately.
Oh, you're a liar. Come on, what's going on?
It began after I started the sessions with Nate. Oh. I know. It's just that some of the things that he's been telling me, I can't get them out of my head. The things that we're putting these people through, Karl, they're teenagers, some of them, they're kids.
Yes, which is precisely why he needs professional help. But because he's not getting it, now you're here needing help.
But to some extent, I feel like I understand what he's going through. The stress, the anxiety, it's kind of how I'm feeling now.
Yeah, well, that's it. This can't go on. You can't turn yourself into a basket case helping somebody else. The first rule of first aid is to not put yourself in danger.
But we're just starting to make some headway. Today, he said how much better he's feeling, and you've seen him. He's a different person now to when he arrived.
Yeah, in the meantime, you have to pack yourself off to see a counsellor.
My level of distress is nothing compared to him.
No, not yet.
Oh, Karl, come on. He's been in a war zone.
I think you're in denial.
If that were true, I wouldn't be here getting help, would I? I know the situation isn't ideal, but I feel like Nate needs me now more than ever. So please, just give me some leeway with this and promise me you won't say anything to him.
When do I step in? When do I say enough is enough?
Well, you don't. I've got this under control, Karl, so just leave it, okay?
Well, Nell is down for her nap, so she'll be full of energy and ready for later on tonight.
Ready to eat lollies, me?
Okay, look, you know, like you're on the subject, Jared. If you want to feed her sugar, then you can deal with it when the sugar converts to a tantrum. And, you know, I was thinking, with everything that we've done today, they should grant us some kind of US citizenship or something, and that way we can move over and be with Calen. What do you think? Oh, please, have some sugar. What?
Okay. Something's been going on, and I haven't told you because I was hoping that I didn't have to.
Well, what? Tell me.
Some letters have been arriving. They're about you. And I don't know who's sending them. They're completely anonymous, and I've been receiving them. But now, today, Mark got one as well.
What did the letter say?
Stuff about your past. Stuff you're not proud of. I was hoping that it was some kind of prank, you know, someone just playing a stupid joke.
Well, who would find this funny?
That's just it. That's why I think we have to take this seriously.
Who would want to dredge this stuff up?
So I rang Jade. I thought she might know about the broken arm thing.
Oh, did she?
Well, she remembers it, yeah, but she has no idea who it might be.
What kind of sick person would put this stuff in your letterbox? I can't think about that, otherwise I'm going to just freak myself out even more.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have told you about it sooner.
I don't mean to sound vain, but I just do not have any enemies. I don't know anyone who would hold that kind of grudge.
Well, at first I thought it might be, you know, one of your nursery customers, so I gave a few of your late payers a call.
Well, the paid invoices now make sense. Did anything come from that, or...?
No. But then I thought it might be someone from GA, you know, someone who's not doing so well, who might be jealous, so you've got your life together.
No, I don't know anyone like that.
Okay, yeah, I tried to follow it up too, but I didn't get too far. Then Brennan and I thought it might have been Naomi.
No. I mean, if she wanted to cause trouble, why wouldn't she just stick around to see the results, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, have you spoken to the police?
No, Brennan doesn't seem to think there's much point considering a crime has not actually been committed. But you know what? Let's do it anyway. I was holding off calling them because they'd want to speak to you, and now they can.
But I guess that means that Matt's going to find out about my pasts.
We can speak to someone else at the station.
I just can't believe there's someone out there that hates me this much, Jared.
You know, we are going to find out who this person is. I promise.
That was solid. Your ball skills are definitely better. You still can't kick, though, so no change there.
Oh, ha, ha, ha.
Hang on. Should you be drinking on your medication?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let's just stick with water, eh? Anyway, it's not your job to be waiting on me. If you want a drink, or if you need something, I can get it for you.
Well, I'm not about to collapse from the exertion of opening a stubby. Georgia was right. I'm gonna have to clobber you over the head with this one. Couple of beers, house to ourselves. Just trying to be romantic, you big dummy. You playing nursemaid every second doesn't help the cause.
I'm not playing nursemaid, I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, I know. No, I appreciate it. I really do. You've been amazing. You have, but somewhere along the line, I feel like I've stopped being your boyfriend and started to become a patient. It's not how I want it to be.
Sorry, I had no idea. But you're right. I do think of you differently at the moment.
But you don't have to.
And I do feel uncomfortable being with you.
Why?
Because I don't know. I feel responsible for you.
I can manage.
I know, but that's just the way I feel.
Well, thanks for being honest. At least I know where I stand.
Chris, it's not like that.
Just ignore it.
This head injury, it affects the both of us.
Nate?
Go away.
Chris, I'm sorry. I need to speak to Nate.
Carl, this is not exactly a good time.
I know, but this is important.
Hi. I got your message. It sounded urgent. What's going on? I thought you were spending time with Chris.
I know about you seeing a counsellor.
What?
Karl just told me.
Oh, I asked him not to do that.
Could I interest either of you in a witch's cauldron martini?
That sounds delicious, but I'm not going to be sticking around for long.
No thanks, Sheila.
Oh, suit yourselves.
Susan, I can't let this go on. I know what it's like to live with the nightmares, but I can't put you through that.
It's fine. I'm managing. I don't want to see you throw away all the progress you've made so far.
Talking to you has really helped.
Great, then the conversation's over.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to be looking for someone else to talk to. A professional.
But you said yourself that hasn't helped in the past.
Yeah, and that's my problem, not yours. And it's not up for discussion. Susan, you're fired.
Yeah, well, thank you for your help. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I mean, it's as we suspected. They can't do anything.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Have a look at her. She's going to make out like a bandit tonight. There's not a person alive who could resist giving her lollies. And you remember, honey, anything in a wrapper or anything chocolate comes to me, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Yeah, who am I kidding? You're going to smash them before you get to the next house. Oh, don't. Let's just put these out of our minds for tonight,
Well,
okay?
how can I? How can I even go out there knowing there's someone out there that feels this way about me? I'm starting to wonder if maybe we should just stay in and, look, we can have a little party here.
But you've gone to so much effort.
I know, but it's not worth it. I'll be going to every door thinking, is it you? Are you doing this to me? Look, we'll have some lollies, we'll read some books. It'll be fun.
Okay. All right, well, let's get this party started then, eh? Come on, have a lolly. It'll make you feel better.
You couldn't help yourself, could you? You had to go running straight to see Nate.
Yeah, right to know what was going on.
He fired me.
Good. I'm sorry I went behind your back. I couldn't let you jeopardise your health like this. Susan, you're not sleeping, and if you do, you're having nightmares.
Isn't that my decision?
Look, especially with your MS. Now, if you're not going to do what you know to be right, then it's not your choice anymore. It's my choice, and I will make it because I love you.
Quite a speech.
You have to understand, I feel very strongly about this. Someone has to stand up to your pig-headedness.
Pig-headedness?
Are you going to argue with that?
Well, I suppose sometimes in a situation like this I can be a little bit stubborn.
Right. Is that your roundabout way of saying I did the right thing?
I just want to know that there's someone who can help him.
I've spoken to the psych team. They'll make some suggestions. Now, in the meantime, I think I might have come up with something to help you get over me going behind your back.
Really?
Yes. I spent some of that $7 grand on commissioning Kyle to make us a new bed. And Sonia's going to put some new plants into the garden. I made a contribution to Chris's community fund. And I've made a sizable donation to the MS Society on behalf of my wonderful wife.
I don't know what to say. I'm proud of you.
It's nothing. Of course, there is the tax deduction.
There he is. Just when I thought my husband had been abducted by aliens.
Am I forgiven?
Yes, you are.
How long? Okay, well, I'll just find up the spa. So, don't be too long, will you? Okay, bye.